Hi, welcome back to my channel. Here with a book review for you. This is called The Broken Ones by Karla Kovacs. I think it's CH is Kovac or Kovac. I'm so sorry. Either way, one of those ways is wrong. This is the Detective Gina Hart book number 8 in the series. I did not read the first 2 books of the series, but I started on book 3, so I read 3 through 7, and this review is for the 8th book. This will be released on March 1st, which is when I will upload this review to this channel, and I also will be doing a blog tour for this book, so it'll go up around the 1st, depending on what the date of my assigned blog tour is. I should know, but I don't know offhand. I don't even think that's important, but now that I grab my phone, I'm going to tell you. The Broken Ones actually is scheduled for March 7th. So this video will actually go up almost a week before the review on my blog. So I guess I'm glad I checked. Now, Gina Hart is a detective who really does a fine job as to what she does, and a lot of her cases involve, obviously, all murder cases, but so in some cases she also solves the murders of children. But not only does Gina have to pay attention to her job, she's also assailed by a traumatic past, and that Okay, why did I pause? I just reviewed 14 books in a 2-day span. This is day 3, and today I am making these videos, and I plan on writing several more reviews, so I don't want to mess up my heroines. That's why I paused. Because when I do book reviews for Bookouture, in most cases they are series titles, and so that's why I paused. But in any event, let me tell you about this case here. It's about a young woman named Amber Slater. She's a college, in England, so she was a university student, and she had some dorm mates. I think they're called dorm mates. I don't think they're called roommates. And she tells them, I'm going to a party. Well, the thing is, she never came home. One of the dorm mates, a guy, he knew what she was wearing, where she was supposed to go, and who she was supposed to meet. So as Gina starts interviewing the kids that live where this girl lived, he seems to be the most likely suspect. But then there's another suspect, is the restaurant where Gina worked. Well, she never made it to work, obviously, but the night that the girl Amber was missing, the chef also did not go to work, and he wasn't even reachable by phone, so he's another likely suspect for Gina because of not having a strong alibi. So Gina starts off strong when it comes to interviewing people. Well, at that point in the investigation, Amber was missing, but it doesn't take long before her body is found in a local park. Now, her body has what serial killers or police call a signature, and her lips were sealed with super glue. And another thing that the medical examiner or coroner realized is that she had only recently been murdered, so there seemed to be a gap in the time from when she disappeared to when she was killed. Why is that significant? It's significant because another woman goes missing, and Gina says, well, if Amber lived a few days before she was actually murdered, then the missing woman now has time to be found before she suffers the same fate. So the investigation ratchets up, okay? And like I said, I didn't read all of the previous books in the series, and now my memories, that cloudiness at the beginning of this review, and not wanting to mix up these female detectives, because as I make these reviews today, I'll be talking about 2 female FBI agents, another female detective, and of course Gina Hart here. So I just want to be clear with you guys so that I don't give you the wrong information. So now that I've gotten this far into the review, I can say yes, Gina came from a very troubled past. Okay, that past that she came from affects her take on cases and her dedication and her intensity when it comes to solving the murders. Now, I found that this book was thrilling because there was another aspect to it, and it was something that connected the 2 women, Amber, the one that was killed, and the other woman that was missing, is they were discovered to use an app called Appidator. Well, this Appidator app, it wasn't just the 2 women in the victims in the story that used this Appidator app, but if you read the book, you might be surprised at who else is on the Appidator app. So that brought in another layer to an already intriguing book. So it was a great book, an excellent read. I gave it 4 stars. There was nothing wrong with it, but so every book doesn't get 5 stars. But it was an excellent book. It had twists and turns just like every mystery, thriller, crime fiction would have, but it had a surprising and thrilling conclusion. I love this book. Can't wait for book number 9. I'm there for all of these crime fiction series that I've invested time in, and I'm glad that I read this one. So that's it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.